traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1237th installment of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that, of course, would be me. Good evening, traders. This video for trading tomorrow, which is kind of Sunday night through Monday's trading, that would be October 20th, 2014. This is, as I said, the 1237th installment of these videos. These videos are geared to teach you the art of technical analysis and show you how to use that analysis to trade the next day. Pretty novel information, so come take a look at it. Before I show you what's on the board for trading on Sunday through Monday, remember that futures trading can be extremely risky and can cause substantial financial loss. It's certainly not suitable for all traders. And always keep stops in, because even though the stop don't always knock you out of the game, it will almost always knock you out when you freeze and forget what to do. Always place stops, never cancel them just because the market is getting close. So, interesting what's coming up this week. I will say this, I am terrified. I want you to take a leap of faith with me, because that's what I'm about to do when I make this call. What is my leap of faith? I'm putting up the green Omni on the board. Omni turned green on Thursday night for trading Friday, so it was right Friday. I'm just going to keep it there because it's green for Sunday through Monday. I'm terrified of it, but it's Omni. I'm not going to interfere. I'm terrified. I'm not going to interfere. It says green. Why, I don't know. God help us all. Anyway, so if it's green, I got to go after a green reason, right? I actually have a lot of green reasons, you'll see. Traders, why you're going to take a leap of faith with me is this. The stock market fund manager's blue light special has gone off. What does that mean? We have held at the 200 bar moving average. It is the fund manager's blue light special. I call it blue light special. Two reasons. One, Kmart, everyone knows it. Two, I use a blue average for my 200. So it's the fund manager's blue light special, and they are buying at the 200. I'll show you some charts. Has the market found some legs? I don't know, I'm scared, but I'm going to tell you it has, because that's what Omni's telling me, so I'm telling you. We'll all hide together tomorrow. All right, so the market has found some legs. Omni says so. It's got a green Omni. I'll show you the blue light special. And this. Get ready for the real estate phase to take place in our stock market. Get ready for the real estate phase of this rally to kick in. Any Omniacs that I've spoken to for the last 2 years, I've told them, listen, the rally's all right, but we haven't had the real estate big push yet. That always comes towards the tail end of a big move. You get the real estate to run for 5-7 years. We haven't seen that. We've seen a push in real estate, but we haven't seen the real estate take control. That happens towards the end of a big run, but not at the end of a market's life. When the real estate starts booming, there's a lot of room there before the end of a market's life, but usually that phase, once the real estate starts to kick in, that's usually the final whatever years you're going to have in that bull market before the big turndown will come. So, we've got a green Omni. We've got a blue light special, the 200 bar moving average holding. Fund managers are buying stocks. They showed that to us on Thursday night and Friday. It seems like the market has found some legs. I'm terrified. But that's what it says, right? Get ready for the real estate phase. Why would I say that? Can I have that, sir? Couple of articles. You know me, I read all the industry papers over the weekend. I start with Barron's and end up all the way through everything. I even read some of the stupid stuff, but certainly this one's going to be involved, right? So I'm reading the Wall Street Journal, and here's what I noticed, which is just fantastic. Mortgage giants are set to loosen lending. Read it and weep in the Wall Street Journal. What does that mean? It means that it is a move that would expand access and lower restrictions for much smaller down payments on mortgages, and for people who had good credit, got knocked down, and now don't have perfect credit but have a deposit to get houses. Traders, that is what starts the next big push up. I don't care if you call it a bubble. You doomsdayers out there are probably going, oh, it's good, they're just going to push the real estate. So what? While it goes up, trade what you see. I've got people writing to me, the end of the world is coming. Don't you see it? Look at all the signs, blah, blah, blah. And I tell them all the time, that might be right. The end of the economic world is coming. But until it does, trade what you see. What makes you the authority that knows the top is in of the whole real estate boom? or of the whole market boom? What makes anyone know that the top is in, right? You can't just guess that. You got to let the markets tell us. So for you freaks that are out there going, Oscar, see, this is the beginning of the end. How the hell would you know that? Just follow what's going on. All right, so mortgage giants set to loosen lending. They are absolutely going to do what they did in the 80s and again in around 2004 and 5. They're just going to push the money to every buyer that wants to buy a house. Let them do it. It may cause a bubble. We are traders looking to catch little pieces. I don't care where it ends up 2 years from now. Then at the same time, our real estate bubble is about to kick in. You've got Europe. Boy, oh boy, what a mess over there. Let me say this before I even read the headline to you once again in the Wall Street Journal Business and Finance section. While we're doing everything possible to now, we've got banks in great conditions, and now we're going to tell banks, just lend the money out. Fannie and Freddie will back it again like they used to. Lend the money. All right, that's what we're going to do, and our banks are probably going to start doing that. At the same time, you've got Europe. It's just insane. The regulators in Europe are throwing curveballs at the banks and the lending institutions while we're going, all right, guys, you got everything you need to get back on your feet in the last few years. Now here's a reason to give the money out. We'll have Franny and Freddie back it for you once again. It's a smart thing to do in our country. What are they doing in Europe? Banks are charging for euro deposits. Anybody who wants to buy euros, when big banks want to buy tons of euros, they're getting charged a fee for it now. That is almost opposite of what we are doing with our bankers, our Fed. Bravo to the Fed over the ECB. I mean, really? Get your act together, Europe. What is wrong with you guys? Follow us. We're doing all right over here. That is the biggest thing I read in the papers. Of all the stuff I read, that was the article. Thank you, sir. So, traders, I'm going to show you some charts now with the blue light special, why we've got the green omni, but I didn't show you this. Gold. All the gold bugs in the world came out in the last few days, right? While gold went up a little bit. We got involved on the upside for just a little while, and then Omni turned bearish as of Friday for trading Sunday, Monday. So we've got gold. I'm showing you question marks, but when we're done with this chart segment, the question marks should go away. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, I didn't even tell you about this because I wanted to surprise you with it. This is the T-Bond daily bar chart, and not that I'm the one to call the top in any market on a one-day move, right? Takes me a while to see a top. I call it, the market tops, blah, blah, blah. This was a one-day move. 1 day in the bonds. Look at anywhere on this chart. Can you find anything even close to that? And you know what it did within the next 2 days? It gave it back plus more. That is likely capitulation in the bond market. It certainly looks, smells, and tastes like capitulation. So I don't really want to give it that label, but I've studied it all weekend. I don't know what else to call it right now. So for now, we're going to say that the bonds capitulated. And what's interesting about that is right when the bonds might have capitulated on the upside, it looks like the Dow Jones Industrial Average on the weekly found its legs at MyoTAPMA, the Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. Here it worked. Here it worked. Why shouldn't it work here, especially with bonds showing us the opposite look? So this I think that this is something we should absolutely build off of, but it gets better. At the same time, you've got fund managers hitting the blue light special and buying off of it. The 200 bar moving average, it's the fund managers blue light special, the ones that run 401ks and cost average into stocks for you and your little account that you've got. This is what they use. Many times they see this and go, if it holds, we go long. If it stays under, we start selling. So far, right? So far, but we don't know for sure yet. So far it held. I like it for now, right? You got to look at the blue light special and like what you've seen in the past. That has worked. Then you look at the Dow Jones Transportation Average holding well at the blue light special. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now down there. All of those days got sort of created a bottom, pushed it back up. This is a nice run for Friday. Why not at least come up here with day traders, right? We're looking for a day trade. That looks bullish to me for trading on Sunday, Monday. Well, certainly Monday if it's the tranny. Then we've got this. This is the 200-pound gorilla sitting in the room right now, traders. I've been showing you this gold chart for I can't tell you how long, since we made the official top call at 1680 all the way back here. So I've used this chart in dozens of videos and over the last few weeks more often. And I had shown you that we had this, that, and this. This whole formation came down, created this one. And when we started to head down towards this circle, the circle was empty. We came all the way down. We did everything we were supposed to do. And let me explain. We come down, we bounce. We come down for a second one, we bounce. Come down for a third one, we have a teeny little bounce for about 3 weeks, and down she goes. Here, we come down, we bounce. We come down for a second one, we bounce. We come down, we hit that circle. 1, 2, we've got 2.5 weeks already in. Down this thing should go. It should look just like this when it's over. So the gold is showing us that the S&P very well may have gained legs. Let's take a leap of faith. Let's look at the gold as bearish and look at the S&P as a market that has found its legs. Remember, stops are in and futures trading can be very risky. So traders, you've seen the charts, and what I'm hoping for is this market runs faster than DeMarco Murray, baby, from the Cowboys. You seen him break the records? That's what I hope the market does. Let's go, DeMarco. Marco? Do we have something there? All right, so traders, look. Green light, going up, going up. Blue light special, they should be buying. I'm still scared, but that was a good chart segment, wasn't it? It helped make me a little more secure. Get ready for the real estate phase to kick in. Get ready for gold to come off. Put your stops in case none of this works. And I'll see you all at livewithoscar.com. Come to the site. Come to my free chat room where you will find me on camera, on microphone, helping you and my OMNI get through these rough and tumble days and nights. Traders, one last thing. I had called back an OmniCamp, or a couple of OmniCamp applications, which I really don't call back very often, but I did call you guys back. Somebody sent in an application over the last week. I called you over the weekend. If you'd like, call me back. Otherwise, I'll be training without you, buddy. I'll speak to you soon, traders. Don't forget, livewithoscar.com. Keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders, and DeMarco Murray market. Let's go. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.